Hi, and welcome back to my SG Prop podcast. It's Monday, the 24th of November, 2025, and we're here with another weekly update on the fascinating world of Singapore's property market. I'm Rainey, and with me today, as always, is CS.
Thanks, Rainey. And a big welcome to all our listeners joining us for another Market Pulse session. Today we're diving deep into the market trends, some interesting statistics, recent research, and studies that have been making waves. It's been quite an eventful week in the property scene, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, CS. I'm already buzzing to hear your take on some of these headlines. Let's jump right into our hot news of the week. The first one really caught my eye. Real estate players prepare for market curbs as housing debts climb. That sounds a bit concerning, doesn't it? What does that really mean for us, the everyday Singaporean?
Well, Rainey, it's a pretty significant indicator of where the market might be heading. With housing debts on the rise, regulators naturally keep a close watch. They want to ensure the stability of the financial system and prevent any overheating. So when players in the real estate sector start preparing for market curbs, it suggests they're anticipating potential measures like adjustments to loan-to-value limits, or perhaps even another round of additional buyer stamp duty if conditions warrant it. It's about proactive risk management, really.
I see. So it's like a heads up that the government might step in to cool things down a bit if necessary. That makes sense, especially after the last few years of pretty robust growth. Speaking of robust growth, this next piece of news really highlights who's driving some of that activity. Wealthy Singaporeans lead home purchases of $5 million and above, rising to 76% in Q3. 76% CS. That's a huge proportion, isn't it?
It is indeed, Rainey, and it underscores a consistent trend we've observed in the luxury segment. While the overall market might experience fluctuations, the demand from high net worth individuals, particularly for properties exceeding $5 million, remains incredibly strong. This 76% figure for the third quarter is a testament to the confidence these buyers have in Singapore's long-term property value, not just as a home, but as a wealth preservation and growth asset. They're often less impacted by interest rate changes or general market sentiment, focusing more on prime locations and unique offerings.
That's fascinating. It shows a clear bifurcation in the market, with the high-end segment seemingly unfazed. And then we have this, which sounds super optimistic. October surge could push 2025 new home sales to a 4-year peak of 11,000, excluding ECs. 11,000 units. Wow, are we really looking at such a strong finish for next year?
Yes, Rainey, the October figures were quite impressive, indicating a strong rebound in buyer confidence and perhaps a release of pent-up demand. If this momentum continues, reaching 11,000 new home sales for 2025, excluding executive condominiums, is certainly within reach, making it the highest in 4 years. This would be a very positive sign for developers in the broader market, signaling a healthy appetite for new launches. It reflects, in part, a growing population, continued urbanization, and sustained appeal of homeownership here.
That's great news. It definitely paints a more vibrant picture. And it ties in nicely with our last hot news item. Luxury condo sales rebound to levels before 2023 ABSD hike. So despite the additional stamp duties, the luxury market seems to have bounced back completely? That's quite resilient.
Absolutely, it demonstrates the resilience of the luxury segment we just discussed. While the 2023 additional buyer stamp duty hike did have an initial dampening effect, particularly on foreign buyers, the market has clearly adjusted. Wealthy local buyers and even some permanent residents and foreigners who view Singapore as a safe haven for investment have re-entered the market. They're likely seeing the long-term value and the limited supply of prime luxury properties, which keeps demand robust. It's a strong signal that the market for high-end properties remains fundamentally sound.
What a whirlwind of insights into the market pulse. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about some exciting new launch promotions, because I know our listeners are always keen on these. First up, we have Coastal Cabana EC. This sounds lovely, with sea views opposite downtown east. What's the scoop on that, CS?
Coastal Cabana EC is definitely one to watch, Rainy. It offers beautiful sea views and a fantastic location directly opposite downtown east, which means residents will have a plethora of amenities right at their doorstep. For those interested, the e-application period is coming up soon, from the 6th to the 21st of December. Pricing starts from $1.43 million for a 3-bedroom unit and $1.62 million for a 4-bedroom. It presents a very attractive proposition for eligible buyers looking for a blend of lifestyle and value.
Sea views and next to downtown east? Sign me up! That sounds like a perfect combination. And for those who might have missed out on other ECs, I heard there's another opportunity.
That's right. For Auto Place EC, it's literally down to the wire. There are only the last 21 units remaining. A 3-bedroom unit is available from just $1.442 million. So if you're considering an executive condominium, now's really the time to act before these last few units are snapped up.
Wow, only 21 units left. That's practically a last call. And then, for those who are eyeing Zion Grand, I hear there's a price adjustment coming soon.
Yes, a very important heads up for Zion Grand. Its prices will be adjusted upwards on the 1st of December. Currently, you can still get units from $1.442 million, which translates to about $3,025 per square foot. If Zion Grand is on your radar, securing a unit before the price increase would be a smart move.
Duly noted. It's always good to be ahead of those price hikes. Now, for our listeners who might be looking at the resale market, we always have a special showcase. What do we have this week, CS?
For our resale property showcase this week, we have a very attractive unit at Commonwealth Towers. It's a 1-bedroom, 441 square feet unit priced at $980,000. What makes this unit stand out is its high floor, unblocked sea view, and a south-facing orientation, ensuring it's bright and airy. It's a fantastic option for singles or couples looking for a well-located, high-floor unit with great views.
$980,000 for a high-floor 1-bedroom with an unblocked sea view at Commonwealth Towers? That sounds like a gem, especially with that orientation for natural light and ventilation. For anyone looking to buy, sell, or rent resale property, you know who to contact.
Indeed, Rainey. And before we wrap up, we also have a quick highlight for our listeners interested in overseas investment property. This week, we're looking at London Zone 1.
London Zone 1? That's prime real estate right there. Tell us more.
This particular development is just minutes walk to the iconic Tower of London and the Tower Hill Tube Station. It's a mixed-use development offering luxurious facilities including a concierge, a gym, a screening room, a squash court, a pool, a lounge, and even virtual golf. Units start from £657,000. For those looking to diversify their portfolio with a prestigious address in the heart of London, this offers an incredible opportunity.
Concierge, gym, pool, virtual golf in Zone 1 London. That's definitely living the high life. What a comprehensive update today, CS. From market curbs to luxury rebounds, and then some really exciting new launches and resale opportunities, not to mention overseas investments.
It's certainly been a packed session, Rainey. I hope our listeners have gained some valuable insights into the current market dynamics, and perhaps found some properties that pique their interest.
That's all for today's podcast from MySG Prop. I hope you picked up something useful for your next property move. Don't forget to follow or share this episode with someone who's into real estate too. More insights and new launch updates await you at mysgprop.com. Catch you next time.